Hello, my fans of criminal justice, and welcome back to Prison Architect. In the last episode, we went ahead and pretty much finished up this portion of the prison. We have a few more details to go, like a few more cells here, as well as putting in lighting in these hallways, and finishing up this canteen. But otherwise, we're pretty much set to go on this area, and then we'll be able to turn our attention back to this side of the prison, which is where I really want my focus to be. So with that, this episode I hope to finish up all these little details over here and have this running as I want it to be. So one of the things I've thought about is the fact that I really am not sure I want these people working. I think that they can have free time, but I don't really need them to be working and possibly killing my other prisoners. I'm not positive of that though, because things like the cleaning cover and stuff, I'd rather they sort of do on their own. So it's a tough choice. Gonna have to really consider that and think about it a little bit. For now, though, let's go ahead and use some of that money we just got in to finish up some of these areas. Alright, so that's all taken care of there. Want to put in some payphones. Where are the payphones? Always so hard to find things. Alright, phone booth. Gotta put those in there. Then we're going to go ahead and put in some weight benches. That should take care of that area. Alright. So let's go ahead and run the power over to the toilet area. See if that's enough power or if we need more. And let's put in the rest of these cells that we needed. Quick build. We need these cells. Alright. And then if I'm not mistaken, we've already run the plumbing in those areas, so we shouldn't need that. Let's go ahead and put in some lighting in here. Alright, so let's see if that'll take care of most everything there. And we have a lot of contraband stuff going on. We knew that was going to happen because evidently a teacher was smuggling it in, giving all of us teachers bad names. Hopefully she was summarily executed for it, but I doubt she was. She was probably just fired. Which is a darn shame if you ask me. We need to set examples of people like that so that way they don't do it in the future. Alright. With everything that's going on over there, it's like there's a little bit of lag in the game right now. But we'll survive. Alright. And we're going to connect this pipe up over here as well. We also do need to put in some sprinklers in here to ensure that this area does not accidentally catch fire at a point in time. And we'll have to plumb those up as well. And we will need some grates to make sure that the water doesn't run everywhere. Right there and there. Alright, perfect. So that should all be taken care of. Deployment of these different areas looks like that's set up appropriately. That is death row, so that's good. The morgue can be staff only. That's fine. This outside area is staff only. And while we're at it... Oh, I do have a shop shelf here. Actually, I have 2 shop shelves. Let's see if by flipping that around, it does anything. Alright, we're going to also put a door on the cleaning cupboard again, now that we've extended it outwards. Hopefully these people take care of their own area then. That would be a nicety. You know what? The more I think about it, I think just having these people not working is probably for the best. So, we're just going to go ahead and demolish these walls. Maybe we'll put in a bathroom or 2 up there instead. Let's go ahead and plan it out. Bathroom there, bathroom there, bathroom there. Or we could do bathrooms there. It'll do something like that. It'll be a little bit weird, but that'll work out fine. Alright, so actually, as far as demolishing, leave that part of the wall. Just demolish that part of the wall. Build wall here, here, here. As far as regime goes, maximum security is going to have free time. They are not going to work. There, that should work out okay. Got our people doing a lot of stuff here. That's fine. Alright. That should make sure those are plumbed properly. How are we doing electricity-wise? Well, we could use a little bit more. Let's just expand this up to full capacity, just to ensure that we have enough power. While we're at it, okay, we switched that on. We did not kick the breaker, so that worked out well. So all of that should be taken care of now. Lots of little jobs for them to be doing, but that's fine. Up here, I did want to plan as well. So what we're going to have is a wall that comes down here. That's the way we will do it. We need this to be brick. Lots of overdoses right now. Probably thanks to that teacher. Alright. Then we're going to put a door in this section here. And we're also going to just go ahead and set it in place here. We need a visitor booth. It's going to be just like that. Alright. And these two gates are going to be moved after this is all taken care of here. So, took care of one of our overdoses. Still have a few others we need to deal with. If they die, they die. How are we doing guards-wise? We really could use some more guards. Right, so we're up to 80 guards. That's a good thing. It's sleep time. Let's go ahead and do the big shakedown at this point because we're going to need to. Alright. Good. So, we've gone ahead and dismantled this large steel door. We're going to put it right there instead, along with the servo that came with it. So that'll be like that. Then we're also going to dismantle this door and the servo and the piece of wall over here. Alright. So realistically, this area has been all set as we need it. We have more room for expansion of medium security if we need it. We have more room of expansion for maximum security if we need it. Which will be fine. We don't need it right now, so we're not going to worry about it. We're going to start expanding minimum security because those are the prisoners that I want to get in. Alright, still waiting on that door to be assembled. And then I want another jail door right there with the other servo attached right there. We can dismantle that utility that's going over there. And instead we will need power that comes here up to there. I believe that'll do it. Might be there. Alright, we had a tunnel over here. She has a knife. That didn't go so well for her. Good. We'll fix that soon enough. Alright, I really want this one put in place here, because once this jail door is put in, then we can go ahead and put this as maximum or super maximum security, where they'll have their own visitor area over here that is specifically for them. That way, hopefully, they will only get visitors over here. Perfect. Alright. That is where they are supposed to get visitors and such. And this is going to be named Visitation. Alright. So that is Visitation now for that particular charming prisoner. I am curious to try out some of these floodlights here. Let's go ahead and put one there, see how that works. Another one of those new things that's in the game. See how it works. See if it's worthwhile. Everything of that nature. Then, as I said, next thing we're going to probably do is put in guard towers all around here that we need. Then we will go ahead and start. We're actually going to make the walking paths better for the guards and stuff on the outsides. And then we will finally go ahead and put in more cells for minimum security. So let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. See when somebody decides to assemble this. Somebody's coming to install it now. Alright, it needs some power to it. That is not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Just some power there. Let's go ahead and install the power. I want to see how this thing looks, how it works. Alright, we have set these two in place. We need to connect those up to our door control over here. There, that should work out great. Somebody coming to get the power over here. Yes, somebody is. Alright. He's taking a roundabout route, but that's alright. Let's go ahead. Alright, we got power there. It does give a decent amount of light. How much did these things cost? 250. Ooh, a street lamp. Wonder what the difference with that would be. Let's put a street lamp, say, over here. And I'm guessing again we'll need to hook power to it. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so that gives less light than the floodlight does. Yeah, not a fan of the street lamp for that. I think what we're going to do is... How are these lights powered? They're just randomly on out here and they get power. I do like this crossing area though to be well lit, so that's not a bad thing there. So I think we'll leave that floodlight there. Do we have power up in this area somewhere? I like this floodlight idea. Alright. How do I want to do these? I'm guessing they sort of block people's paths through though, which is a bit of an annoyance. Ooh, but if I put a few over here, that wouldn't block anybody's path. Ooh, that's an idea. I'll have to consider that. We'll see about it. There's something that for time being they're not necessary, but in the future I might go ahead and deal with. No, this actually should be a visitor's door. So let's go ahead and dismantle this door quick as we could. We'll make it the proper door that it's supposed to be. That way just things fit properly. Yeah, I have a visitor's door over there, so that's proper there. So. Alright. That'll take care of that. Power overall is looking good. Kitchens are set up where they should be feeding everyone, I think. Maybe I need a few more cooks. Not exactly sure on that. We'll have to see how we're doing as far as feeding all our prisoners. We have 2 in there. We have a few there that seem to be doing alright. We have quite a few over here, so they seem to be doing alright. And this is just a hive of activity over here. Realistically, we need more cookers and stuff over here for them. That's the biggest thing. I think that's the next thing that I need to tackle, actually, is getting them the cookers and such they need. So, alright. Because I know I'm going to need them if I put in a cooker. Let's go ahead and put in some more power cells over here. We'll get those capacitors on, then we'll fill out this kitchen here. Alright, so they're all working, that's all going great. We have a shakedown technically going on. I don't know which spaces have not been shaken down yet. I think we only had the one tunnel, so that's fine. You know what, we're just going to end the shakedown. We'll do another one maybe the next night. We'll see. Alright, so all of our prisoners seem to be pretty happy over here. They're all doing their things. We need to get some money in order to get the that kitchen fully fleshed out. Alright, so we had a few maximum security come over here, but they didn't bother anyone, so that's a good thing. We have another mother in here, which is not a good thing, because we do not have a cell for her. So I'm probably going to build out that cell next, instead of actually building out the kitchen as I had wanted. Let's go ahead and speed up time, get some of these license plates taken care of. Make that money. This workshop is nicely cranking along and making us some decent money. So, we still, it seems, only have the one lady that's making beds for us, but she's doing a great job at it. Alright. It's going to require an entrance. Can't afford the jail door that's going to go on it. Right now we'll just put a normal door. We have some of those, so let's go ahead and put that on instead. Alright, so that can get taken care of. We got an early prisoner release, so that's a good thing. Couple of early prisoner releases. Good. So now we're starting to get the money in, so we can go ahead and kit this area out. Okay, we've had a few people injured here. Who died? Great. She was a snitch and ex-law enforcement. She was killed. Not what I was hoping for. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a bang up. Alright, looks like we went ahead and took care of that issue. Annoying as it was. So we had somebody die. As I said, we need more security here, but we just don't have the money for it right now, so we'll have to make do as best we can. Alright. Need to put in some more sprinklers in here before this becomes a massive problem. She was a tough nut to crack, but evidently somebody just cracked it because she's dead now. She was sentenced to 32 years for multiple crimes, including burglary, robbery, and perjury. So, you know, I mean, not like she was a good person after all. Let's just be fair about that. Alright. So. We did get this cell set up over here, so that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and quick build out what we need for it. That way we should be able to get that one person housed, even though it does look like they were already housed. So, don't know exactly what went on with that, but they've already been housed, it looks like. So probably didn't even need to build that cell right now. But oh well. Are there too many doors to be opened over here for this one door control center? Looks like that might be the case. You know, let's actually just clear connections and then let's reconnect. This door can actually be locked open, so. Alright, we had a bunch of people just put in solitary off of what they had just done there, so that's not exactly great. Still have more of them being dealt with. You know, probably doctors-wise, we need to up this to probably 10. we build that? Yeah, we built the new cell here. So that's all taken care of. Alright. What a mess. What are they complaining about? Clothing. Well, we probably are having problems with clothing at this point because of the sheer number of uh, inmates we have. So we probably would be well served to expand the laundry room. Alright. Pretty much want to double the size of the laundry room. So. Just like that. Alright. So that will work like that. Hopefully then we will have enough people working in here. And we'll get that taken care of. Gonna set that up real fast. Then I'll probably end this episode. We just got a ton of money in, so it should not be a problem to set this area up. We have somebody has lit their cell on fire. Alright. Oop, not paramedics. Come on, guys. Get in here as soon as you can. Seems like we have a little bit of a mini riot going on at the same time. Yeah, somebody has been causing all kinds of mischief in here. Two deaths. Oh, the prisoner in the cell is burned to death. Let's call on another thing of firefighters. Get them over here. Looks like they've got it handled. Might not need a second group in after all. Alright. Well, we do have this little bit of fire here. Go ahead and put that out. Alright, the fire's out. We can get rid of the firefighters. We need to repair all that mess. And it looks like we're going to need to actually have sprinklers in all of my cells. Because evidently the TVs can catch on fire. I assume that's what happened? Let's see. If I put a sprinkler here, how does it look? Come and install this sprinkler here. And get those cells up and running again. Alright. Same time, I think one of the hot button issues is the laundry. So hopefully, expanding this outwards will ease tension somewhat. Alright. Get all that in there. Get the big pipe over there. Get the power over there. Make sure that that is up and running properly. There. So that's all taken care of. So we will have that taken care of. Don't exactly like the way that looks. How about one over a toilet? How does that look? Get that installed as soon as we can. I know you guys are busy redoing and rebuilding this area. Alright, so that's all being taken care of. Getting this shower head put in. Either way, I don't really like it, but you know what? It'll work. I like it better than the glitching over here with this one. So, shower heads for everybody. Or sprinklers for everybody. That way I don't have to call in the fire department every time one of you guys decides to destroy your cell. Will be easier in the future when I already have these in place and I can just go ahead and have them function. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's get rid of all of these here in these cells. Alright. Dismantle this sprinkler. Dismantle that sprinkler. Alright. What we're going to do instead is we're going to have them in the hallways. warden's calling. Prisoners have settled down and stopped causing trouble over their lack of free time. Maybe they've realized that even less they'd have even less if they were always in solitary. Well, that's good news. At least one thing has gone right. Let's get some sprinklers installed in the hallway, and then we will go ahead and end this episode. Oh, we'll put them right up next to the lights. Those two are fine there. Doesn't have to be exact. I still need to put lights in that hallway too. And in that hallway, and in that hallway. So, let's see. Need to add both of them in here. And since I've already got plumbing running down the center of these hallways, it won't be hard to get the sprinklers in place. They will just sort of plumb themselves. So that should work out fine. Alright. Need to reconnect these cells a bit here. That needs to go there. Need plumbing back in these cells. Plumbing there. Plumbing there. Alright. We'll get all those plumbed in. This prison's also becoming really dirty. So let's add even more jobs to the cleaning cupboard and hope that they actually start doing their job over there. We still have this room to turn into a little stall room. Fine, there we go with that. You know what, we'll just run it off of the plumbing up here. That'll be fine. And then this is going to be part of this canteen. Alright. So that should work for them. Doesn't look like it changed anything with that shelf, so not too worried about that in the end. Kitchen is now fully set up, other than we need plumbing to this one sprinkler, which just doesn't seem to have been done yet. Alright. Hopefully, yeah, they're back to being cells now, so that works out fine there. Go ahead and do a tunnel search. We have a bunch of injured prisoners and stuff, so a lot for our doctors to be working on, hopefully. And I think we're just going to have to expand our janitor crew up quite a bit as well. Probably hiring a few more gardeners would not be a bad thing either. That way they can hopefully be doing what they're supposed to, and my workers can be doing what they're supposed to. With all the chaos that went on, yeah, we have pretty much filled up solitary with all the bad behavior that these people were having. Absolutely ridiculous. We have some supplies coming in. That's all good news. Alright. Plenty of stuff for our workers to be working on there. Then actually also, we can hopefully get these guard towers. At least a few of them put in. Alright, we have enough guard towers around that facility now. Need a few more around this facility still. Probably one on each side and then one at the back as well. Then we just need to hire enough snipers to man them all, and we will have actual security around our prison. Pretty well done. Amazing. Okay. Well, when one thing goes right, something else has to go wrong, it seems like. So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. If you've liked the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're made aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and remember, behave yourself out there. If you don't, I may have to build a new cell for you.